A blessed Sunday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to all of our viewers, welcome back to the Garena Premier League 2016 Summer Finals. Best of 5 series between Bangkok Titans versus Saigon Jokers, and I just received the news, the freaking news, that we have a 1-1 for the series. Imagine that.
Yes, indeed.
What happened on that game too?
Well, you know,
Why
Saigon,
didn't you do anything?
you know, I was kind of keeping my fingers crossed that it'll be a 2-0, but you know, Saigon Jokers again, the objective control. As we were talking about yesterday, they slowly built up on objectives, so we'll see what happens in Game 3. Maybe it might continue.
Yeah, of course, we know these two teams very formidable. They're gonna do their best, to snag that title, especially that Bangkok Titans wants to retaliate to Saigon Jokers Championship, enter the GPL 2016 spring. But we'll know, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see. So let's go, let's get into the drafting phase, ladies and gentlemen. Bangkok Titans versus Saigon Jokers.
There
GPL 2016 Summer Finals.
There you go. And yes, for the bans from both sides, again, nothing surprising. You know, nothing. Just
Standard bans.
yeah, you know, nothing exciting
Oh.
to say about the bans
They're
here.
opening a Jax though. They're opening a Jax. It's gonna be
Maybe, okay, maybe not. You know, a little bit of random selection. Still trying to figure out what they're going to be going over there. The Shen going through though was banned earlier, but now will be taken by Bangkok Titans as their priority pick. Or Entreso there.
Yes, and we have now a core key. Has the core key been picked at the game?
Core key. No, actually no. It was the Sivir versus the let's see, Sivir versus the Twitch.
Yes. So these two teams want to reach game point. Right now, whoever takes what?
Very.
Yes, and I'd say whoever takes the victory for this game 3 will definitely set the tone, will definitely have a momentum, because you know, next match will be a game point. Unless we close in on a 2-2. Oh my god. It's gonna be big. That's gonna be rich. So let's complete the compositions here. For the Saigon Joker side, they will lock in this Maokai and Cog Mao, as we have mentioned, as we have casted back at I think that's day 2. That's on day 2.
That was day
Bangkok
2.
Titans defeated Saigon Jokers, where Saigon Jokers has this Cog Mao on their side for celebrity because of the Lissandra for the side of Bangkok Titans. Lissandra is not yet banned. This Corky could go for the mid lane. I wonder will G for prop for the Lissandra. I'm not sure if it's G for that was playing that one. I think it could be Warzone 2.
Potentially.
One of the mid laners for Bangkok Titans. But we'll see. Right now, it's very clear. Cog Mao for the side of Saigon Jokers, paired with a Karma, plus the Maokai. Lots of damage mitigation there. Plus the Initiate now for the side of Han Yi-an.
Yes, Han Yi-an.
So
there we go.
What we'll have, they're opening over this Jin. Not a bad pick. What will be the... So it's gonna be a mid lane Corky. We have a mid lane Corky.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a Jin Alistar combo for the bottom lane. They want to keep their bottom lanes in check, making sure that this is gonna be the last rotation for the side of Bangkok Titans. Whereas for the side of Saigon Jokers, they'll still go for the shredded front line. Azir, you know, if ever somebody wants to go all in on them, they can just first divide it.
It's true. And I really like the composition. I gotta commend Saigon Jokers. You know, in the past few games wherein the Kog'Maw was used, I wasn't really happy with the compositions that they used revolving around the Kog'Maw. But here, I just love the synergy happening. You know, you have the Maokai for the hold, you have the Hecarim, especially Han Yi-an is an absolute beast on this Hecarim.
Maokai for the added durability.
Exactly. And of course, you have the Karma for the utility as well. Just in case things don't really go as planned, or, you know, for that extra sustenance.
Yes, sustenance. And there we go. So it won't be... Okay, so Trundle support Karma will go for the mid lane. I think that will settle it. Won't be a support Karma. We can have a support Trundle in the back line. Lots of assurance so that they can trade up with the Alistar, because you run the risk of whenever you go for that engage, if ever that Azir gets locked in, they're trying to gauge, is Karma okay with the Kog'Maw? We don't know, because if you pair the Karma with the Kog'Maw in the bottom lane, yes, they can withstand the Karma and the Alistar and the Jhin. But the thing here is, it's not just the Alistar and the Jhin. There's the Gragas and also the Shen. So you would want additional tankiness. You would want the Subjugate from the Trundle to put a lot of safety and peel for this Kog'Maw.
That's a very good point that you raised, actually. Especially, it only gets much more harder with the composition that Bangkok Titans has. Once the Shen, the Gragas have their ults up, it's going to be very tricky. So I feel like Saigon Jokers was really able to plan this out very well, considering the circumstances that they're going up against Bangkok Titans there. But we'll see what happens,
Yes,
Game 3, anything can happen.
We're at 1-1. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. A really, really close fight for this series, for this best of 5 series between Saigon Jokers and Bangkok Titans. Once again, guys, this is the Garena Philippines Esports coverage of the Garena Premier League 2016 Summer Finals, and your shotcaster, Shin Bu, one for an eye, your play-by-play shotcaster, and of course your coach for the analyst role, Archie. Oh, this is gonna be your gangsta sign.
Yeah, because like
it's like my Suzuki logo.
Because like me and Alpha were kind of AA earlier, so.
Oh yeah. Yes,
but really looking forward to this
sinking
game.
in your head.
Yeah, there we
On
go.
a Sunday late night. Big shout outs and salutations to our summoners who are enjoying their Sunday on this chill, cold, very
Doesn't-
relaxing to watch.
Here in the Philippines, for our international viewers right there, it's a little bit rainy, but regardless of the weather, sunny. Well, it's nighttime actually, so technically it would be sunny.
There's just a tornado. Bakit mga naman series? On Recto.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very
There's a
scary.
It's a first actually. We don't usually have tornadoes there.
Exactly.
So I may request for the Filipino viewers, to our audiences, to keep safe. Keep safe.
True, especially with the weather, very unpredictable. The floods, by the way. Oh my
Try
goodness.
to dodge those steel tempest, I think, of Yasuo.
Oh,
The
you
whirlwind-
went there.
The whirlwind,
The monsoon.
the howling gale, the
Yeah, the
monsoon.
howling gale.
Yes.
There we go, howling gale. That's right. There.
The tidal waves back at España, the
Yeah.
floods.
But for those of you in other countries that don't have the monsoons, you guys are pretty good. But nonetheless, hold that thought.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Helicopter shot of the Summoner's Reef. Cue in, ladies and gentlemen, Game 3 of this best of 5 series between the finalists here at the Garena Premier League 2016 Summer. Ladies and gentlemen, from Thailand, Bangkok Titans. From Vietnam, Saigon Jokers. Let's go for the champion rundown. On the blue side, you have Bangkok Titans. In the top lane, it's going to be Treso. On that Shen jungle, you have Sek for the Gragas. In the mid lane, it's G4 with the Corki. And for the bottom lane, you have Lloyd on the GDDC. And what dodges on that Alistar support.
Yes, and for the red side, Vietnam represent for your home bros, the Saigon Jokers in the top lane. We have Ro on the Maokai in the jungle. We have Han Yi on the Hecarim in the jungle in the mid lane. We have Warzone on the Karma. And to sum up this bot lane, we have Celebrity on the Kog'Maw for AD carry and Su on the Trundle for support.
Gaming.youtube.com/Peach Garena/live. That is our stream link. We are live, as we have mentioned, on YouTube Gaming. So be sure to log in your Gmail account and interact with us via chat. Tell us your insights. Tell us whose team are you supporting. Put in the hashtag BKT win, hashtag SAJ win, hashtag GPL 2016 summer.
Oh no!
Oh my god, lots of CC being laid down here on Susu. That's gonna be the splash down for the support of Saigon Jokers.
Yes, not the best
Wow.
start for
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what how he got caught in that, very awkward for Shu right there. But nonetheless, he will be able to escape from that with a flash down for him, though. So that might hurt them a little bit going into this bot lane against Lloyd and what the gist. Especially with the aggression that we're going to be seeing from Lloyd. Comboed with that Alistar, very scary. And I feel like they really could have used those summoner spells for a little bit more safety, but then again, just puts Bangkok Titans bot lane in a very good position.
Yes, and now Su has to be very careful receiving the fourth bullet. Not the best option and not the best damage to tank. Coming in from Lloyd, you have to take note that this Trundle once again has no flash, and Celebrity on the Kog'Maw is just, so soft. Very squishy champion ADC for the side of Saigon Jokers, and I like this. I like this Corki pick. I mean, I've been wondering what's the good counter on the Karma, and it seems G4's Corki is doing a good job to shove back this Karma for Warzone side. So Warzone is actually playing for the side. I'm sorry, for Saigo Jokers,
Yes.
not on BKT. It was a sub for Lupita.
Yes.
It was G4.
And interesting that they pulled out Warzone going into this finals. Maybe they feel like Warzone has a little bit more potential to really take it all the way for them. We'll see what happens. We're still on game 3. They are 1-1 right now, but Dresso and Ro, a little bit of aggression coming in from all lanes here.
Yes, man. And actually, I recall when Lupita entered the game against the match of Saigo Jokers versus Vestigial. That's where Han Yi-an just ripped through the numbers of Singapore's Vestigial. So let's see what's the influence here of the new mid laner for the side of Saigo Jokers.
Yes, a little bit of secrecy there, but nonetheless, the aggression is real in
Yes,
all
and
these lanes.
of course, ladies and gentlemen, all the trade-ups teleport now coming in from the Karma. Here comes Sek. Will he or where will he put the... What is that combo? Yeah, he just went for Warzone all in, and I can see the jukes being done here by Sek. It seems that he's gonna fall back, but he wants to collapse onto Warzone. That is a big win for the mid laner. G4 won't have to worry as he gets the CS advantage clearly now onto Warzone, shoving that minion over the bottom lane. Lots of action. Ignite tick being put on Celebrity. On top of that battle roll plus the turret hit, it's gonna be Sek destroying Han Yi-an. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 2-for-1. All over the map in favor of Banking Titans.
Oh my goodness, Han Yi-an by Bra from the jungle. Not exactly the best start for him, especially with 2-0 on that Sek. Granting Sek a little more dominance over that Hacker right there. And Han Yi-an will need to find a way to compensate for that.
Yes, oh my god, so there's gonna be that head. But now onto Celebrity that isolates Chu. Chu, take note, Chu has no flash. But of course, Lloyd has no health.
Yes, and Lloyd will have to go back while Celebrity continues to get a little bit more farm and will be able to get a little bit more CS up in comparison to Lloyd right there. Still 2-1 on our scoreboard.
Yeah, and look at this. Row building up a double Doran's ring.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess for the Maokai, it does make sense, you know. It gives you all the right stats that you want from a Maokai. It gives you the health. Oh, hold that thought though.
Yeah, Body Slam didn't connect, so there's gonna be a return engage here from Warzone. Focus on the sub now on Sek. You have to take note that Sek has no flash. One last hit and one last rip. It's gonna be Warzone getting that kill onto the enemy jungler, evening up the score, transferring the double bump into the mid lane. 2-2 into our scoreboard.
Yes, double bump, double bump indeed for... That was for Warzone, if I'm not mistaken? Yes, Warzone.
Yeah, Warzone.
Oh my
Warzone
goodness.
secures the kill.
He's gonna have a really good time with that blue buff
Yeah,
there.
man.
Especially that combined with the basic attacks, you know, Karma does benefit due to the passive,
From the
minimizes
red
the
buff.
cooldowns, yes,
Yeah.
and you know, adds a little bit more substance with that red buff there.
Yes.
So G4 it needs to watch his back.
It's actually funny how Warzone really aimed to on killing Sek. As Sek just tunnel vision onto Warzone after that teleport up top.
Yes, I feel like if you notice, in the process of teleporting, I feel like by the time Warzone teleported, G4 was kind of dealing a little bit of damage in the process of the teleport, which is why, as a result, Han Yi-an was able to take him down.
Yeah, I was
just
surprised.
Like
I haven't seen clearly the life bar of Warzone, so I was surprised that he just went down after a full combo coming in from Sek.
Exactly. And Han Yi-an will need to recall after taking that goal. There, but yeah, nonetheless, 2-2, fairly even score. But then again, typical. Oh wait, actually not yet. In terms of CS, it is still fairly even.
Yeah.
No clear lead yet. We'll see what happens.
Actually, we are on toe-to-toe terms in case of the lanes, considering the lanes. What we can actually gauge is the summoner spells. Right now, for the summoner spells advantage, it's leaning more for the side of Saigon Jokers.
Yes, that is true. And as I was saying, talking about this Maokai on the double Dorans, he benefits from all the stats that he gets. He gets the health, which is technically what a Maokai needs. He is a tank after all. And, you know, early game he benefits from the ability power because he is able to trade against the Shen as a result. Plus the fact that Maokai is a bit mana hungry, he gets that mana regen. Plus the passive, for every kill he gets a total of 10 mana per kill on a creep.
The wave clear also from Maokai would be really nice for this double Durant streak. I'd say too that for the AP, Maokai has a good AP skill.
True.
Yes, because actually the recommended itemization for Maokai is not just full AP, but of course you want to build tank on that Maokai.
Exactly.
So,
And I feel like as a result, we're slowly seeing the effects of going a double Dorans on that Maokai. You
Yeah.
know, Shen isn't able to farm just as much, and Ro is slowly establishing a lead as far as the creep score here in the top
Yeah.
lane.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? A few goal lead here by Saigon Joke. Wow. Warzone is really being very careful not to be caught by that Gragas combo.
That is true, especially since that Gragas
I
is
think-
2-1.
And I also think he's expecting flash body slam combo.
True.
So better just burn that flash, but that's gonna be a crucial summoner spell gun now for the set of Saigon Jokers. All the more that the lead here in terms of summoner spells we began for the Saigon Jokers, but what a nice rotation here. So when the bonus armor and magic resist is off now in the top lane, they're gonna collapse now. But this is a tower that being pulled up by Saigon Jokers. Still they're winning though. Muna Ice Flash coming in from Ro, opens up with a double kill for Han Yi-an. But look at G4, he's gonna go for the cleanup. Celebrity, oh, misses the ultimate there, but one last hit, and that's gonna be Celebrity being put onto his passive. A big win there by Saigon, by Saigon Jokers. 2-for-1. No, that's a 2-for-2 exchange though for these two teams, so it's pretty even the gold lead, but that leaves Lloyd to take this, you know, deal this damage on this bottom lane outer turret.
I gotta say, in that case, not bad for Saigon Jokers, considering that was a tower dive. So
Yeah.
they were in a particular disadvantage right there, but still fairly even trade that happened. So I feel like as far as benefits, Saigon Jokers came off of that a little bit better as far as avoiding further casualties as a result of that dive right there.
But you have to observe how G4 is snowballing this game. He has like clear CS lead on Karma, though is actually even returning to the lane.
Yes.
And he has now 201 KDA. I wonder though if he has the Hextech munitions now up.
And I feel
Yeah,
like
yes.
that's actually a good observation there. And I feel like in this case, if you're gonna look at game 2, Warzone was an absolute beast on the play. You know, once Warzone snowballed, it just pretty much went out of hand in that mid lane there. So I feel like Bangkok Titans really wanting to avoid Warzone from just becoming a beast on these AP carries, and they're doing a fairly decent job, I'd say. You know, not
Yeah, there of course, devastating charge there from Han Yi-an, but he's gonna get ignored there by G4. I think there's gonna be a siege here or maybe a dive in the outer top lane turret. Is that a teleport?
I believe so.
Wait,
That was
Treso?
somewhat awkward there.
Yeah, he cancelled.
Wonder what he was doing there. I'm not sure why.
Where did he teleport?
Not that he teleported, he just pretty much canceled it after, but I'm not sure where he was teleporting.
Yeah. What is that? The
Yeah.
mystery, man.
Yes, a mystery we will never find out, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are still 4-4 here on our scoreboard right now.
So
That
to the viewers who are watching, where does Treso plan to go using the teleport?
yeah,
I
that
haven't
was
seen that one. I mean, the moment it was activated, I think it just went around for 1 second, then it was
Yeah.
cancelled.
maybe a mispress.
Yeah, misclick. I'd say.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright,
But I
so
guess we'll never know.
4-4 into our scoreboard, and this time Saigon Jokers has a clear 1k gold lead now against Bangkok Titans. They're investing a good amount of gold for the Vision here, holding on a 5 pink ward, you know, 5
Yes.
pink wards, and there's also 1 ward being laid down here for this Riverside, making sure they win
Ooh,
the
look at the
Vision
damage.
battle. The row is get spotted on that side brush in the bottom lane, and that's the problem about Mountain Lakes. Very tanky. They've swept that pixel brush. Did they consider that at what is that? What is Maokai throwing?
Oh, sapling.
Sapling can be easily thrown to scout their position, but of course for Hanian in Rose case, they actually lack the damage if they want to go for this. Mountain Drake alone, Mountain Drake gets reset, and I think that will also reset the fight. This game must take a steady pace still, and I say to that this bottom lane is actually getting camped on by Psycho Jokers. This is very dangerous. This is ahead, Garipsa. You know, they're just camping up, activates the Curtain Call. There's also the ultimate coming in from the Shen. Also, what the Jets, will they dash in? Another re-engage plus the Deadly Flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, on Eon from the side, will they go and connect? Yes, on top of that, onslaught of shadows though, Celebrity gets the beat, but look at Lloyd, look at the damage that this Jin ADC is dealing. Force a flash out against who is that device flash? Will he manage to escape as 3 members will try to catch him up? There is interest, so maybe try to catch him. Okay, cut him loose, and there you go, got him. G4, ladies and gentlemen, will take that kill onto 2. That prompts him for a killing spree now, sitting on a KDA of a 3-0-1.
Saigon Jokers, for me, very questionable aggression so far. Again, that was the second tower dive in. Clearly, they kind of ran out of luck there.
Yeah.
Earlier, it went even, but in that case, in that particular tower dive, that went in Bangkok Titans' favor. And I feel like Saigon Jokers, that's very uncharacteristic from them once again. You know, we do know them for making better calculations. So I was kind of wondering why the risks here. And we'll
Let's
look
see
at
it.
it. Yes, exactly. So look at this. Saigon Jokers just really going all in. Hanyan, I feel like a little bit late in the splash here. Although he tries to make up for it by going for the onslaught of shadows, but still, Bangkok Titans, Lloyd, nobody even paying attention to Lloyd there. But again, somewhat understood, especially with Entreso and what the Jets still able to somewhat peel. And then Sue just on the brink of disaster right there. And I feel like Saigon Jokers, not sure what they're doing.
Actually, the team fights are not really that clean.
Yes.
I'd say like the collapse are kind of, I feel it like it has a vibe of being forced too much for the side of Saigon Jokers.
Exactly. That's actually the right word. Those are very forced.
Yeah.
Flashes there.
And let's see here. This time, what's the team that will be forcing things is gonna be BKT, making that pick once again onto 2. This Trundle sitting on a KDA of 1-2-2 is, you know, just getting heavily punished. It's either his summoner spell getting burned or him getting caught out of position. This Mountain Drake will fall into the hands of the Titans.
This is going to be a test for Hanyan here. We do know Hanyan is a bit on the Hecarim, but given the circumstances, will he be able to carry his teammates who are somewhat a little bit, I mean, especially for Celebrity and Warzone, they're not as up to par as their counterparts on Bangkok Titans here. You know, 3-0 for Corky, 2-0 for the Jin. You know, the carry is clearly coming out a little bit better here for Bangkok Titans because they were able to distribute the kills fairly well. And Hanyan, I feel like, isn't enough to carry this, especially with the deficiency coming from both Warzone and Celebrity, considering their current stats right now.
Hanyan may need to build defensive stats, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. G4 puts in the swag from the next tech mini-shoots. Ladies and gentlemen, special delivery in, collapsing onto row 3 members, that is. And this is BKT making picks consistently from the mid lane, now in the top lane.
You know, I gotta commend, again, I like how Bangkok Titans is putting on the aggression, but ladies and gents, look at the gold lead.
Yeah.
You'd expect that Bangkok Titans would have made some really big progress as far as establishing a significant gold lead, but no, this is less than 1,000 damage.
Yes, check this bottom lane, but you know, Celebrity made a mistake. Though he's gonna flash in, and Intereso will connect the taunt. Will there be a sustenance now onto Celebrity now that the ADZ is gone to this Shen, and also the Jungle Gragas 3 members will collapse onto him, and Hanyan calls for the re-engage, rather engage and collapse onto the enemy jungler. Will they make for that pick? Here comes the enemy 2 members from the side of BKT will try to respond, but in terms of turret rates, it will be BKT's win as they manage to take off this top lane outer turret.
Slowly, somewhat Bangkok Titans capitalizing on what technically Saigon Jokers is known for. They're getting much more objectives, and I gotta commend Saigon Jokers though. If you're gonna look at the gold, I was kind of expecting a bigger difference.
Yeah.
Saigon Jokers, if you're gonna look at the CS, well, technically not even the CS with the exception. It's just row actually.
Yeah, what I'd commend for BKT is the way they play this game, the macro play for their side. It is because, oh wait, hold on, so Hanyan once again for the devastating charge. Look at that, the damage coming in from the Shin. You know, Hanyan is just holding on to that onslaught of the shadows, but he doesn't need that. He has the Shin proc, ladies and gentlemen, on top of that max level rampage. You know, even the Shen will bend against him. And I'd say once again, the way Bangkok Titans plays this game, I believe on a 5v5 stack, they run the risk of not being able to catch Celebrity. So what they're trying to do is prolong this laning phase, or rather mid-game phase, and make different picks all over the map. It doesn't matter if it's a tanky member 2 or row, as long as they make picks. Now they're going at it, but they're gonna get punished here. You could see though, there's the flash coming on from what the just no clear follow-up now from Sec. The fourth bullet will connect, but here comes G4, and this is what Bank of Titans will do because of the mobility that G4 has. What is that flash done by row? You know, we should have saved that flash. But here we go. As I mentioned, BKT making picks, taking isolated targets one by one.
Exactly, and I gotta say, Bangkok Titans, they kind of making a comeback as far as game 3. You know, I was kind of expecting Saigon Rovers to pick up from the momentum that they were able to somewhat establish in game 2, but then again, it just keeps on going back and forth. But hold that thought.
And that's gonna be the onslaught of shadows now. Gone for Honey on one main initiate tool. Gun for the side of Saigon Jokers. Will that be enough to destroy these outer mid lane turret? Let's see. Warzone has a decent wave clear, but the pressure is on. Let's see. Sec now. He has no Gragas ultimate, but here comes G4. Faster follow up. He flashes. It connected the ult, and here comes Interest. So one last tag that Ninja slices through the Honey on all fours. Now kissing and leaping, planking through the ground. Bangkok Titans coming strong over this mid lane siege. Row dives in. Will there be a follow-up damage? There's the ultimate connecting onto G4. Stand United, ladies and gentlemen. Follow-up from Intreso. Now Row will be gone. The tree getting cut down, but Celebrity still getting the free hits here. They have to watch out for the re-engage on the taunt, and you could see how clearly this teamfight is won by BKT based on their lives. That is not... you know, that has not been capitalized on by Saigon Jokers.
But then again, is Bangkok Titans really in the lead here? Because goal difference still very even. You know, I feel like Saigon Jokers methodologically is playing this fairly well as well, making sure that there isn't a significant gap as far as the lead that Bangkok Titans is technically what they're trying to accomplish. But then again, you have to take note, going into that late game, Celebrity is going to be very scary on that Kagma. We actually did see the damage that he was dishing out earlier. And take note, Hanyi Ang wasn't even in that clash. What more when they're complete, you know, the full set, the whole team going up against Bangkok Titans there. Bangkok Titans might need to reconsider the aggression that they should be pushing for in this early and mid game. Otherwise, Saigon Jokers poised to potentially make a jump back.
Yeah, and I'd say it's pretty even though. Curtain Cole gets activated, zone away members as BKT will do the work on this. Oh my god, outer mid lane tower, and there's two again. Two, his sound when he's gone. And you could see how BKT is just making picks, and this is what I want to explain when it comes to the gold lead. BKT, even though they're able to make picks, they're really not translating that to objectives. Right now, this is the clear gold spike for the side of BKT. From the 2k gold lead, now they're closing. Well, still 2k gold lead, but you know, that's a big gold spike after that mid lane outside chart is gone. But there we go. When it comes to making picks, yes, BKT has been successfully doing it.
Yes.
But the thing about those picks, it has no bounty. And it doesn't translate to objectives. That's why the gold lead is not that much after this series of, I'd say extrajudicial killings, but no, I mean killings here by BKT.
That's suddenly went political there. But nonetheless, that's actually a very good observation that you made there, Shinfu, because that's technically what they should be doing. Once they get a trade-off, technically they should push the boundaries a bit more and figure out what objective can I get after knowing that we have a little bit of time to buy from Saigon Jokers trying to recuperate there. But they haven't been able to do that, and as a result, Saigon Jokers still on fairly equal ground going up against Bangkok Titans. And technically, that's not something that Bangkok Titans wants, knowing that Celebrity is going to be an absolute beast on that Kog'Maw, coupled by the team fight and the hold coming from Ro and Hanyi on, as well as Stu to an extent.
Let's see here. Everyone is fighting for the vision here on the blue side jungle, though there's a good amount of time before the next objective, the Mountain Drake, that is, to spawn into the reef. So, you know, actually the clear objective is the Baron buff and also the inner turrets here. you know, the juicy objective actually is on the side of Saigon Jokers, the outer mid lane turret.
That is true. And I feel like Saigon Jokers, in a way, they need to pick up the slack as well. You know, they know that they're under the equal ground, but then again, maybe this is classic Saigon Jokers. You know, they technically equal ground equals better opportunity for Saigon Jokers because they have had a lot of games wherein it's equal ground and then all of a sudden they build up until suddenly they're in this spiraling out of control. So maybe towards this mid-late game, Bangkok Titans has to be careful and be wary of that strength that Saigon Jokers has. As far as the history speaks for itself in that case.
I'm waiting for the power spike of the Kog'Maw.
Oh yes, that's gonna be very
So
scary.
far, Celebrity's Kog'Maw hasn't been yet rolling in this game. But you know, remember that game once again, BKT defeated Saigon Jokers when Saigon Jokers pushed for a Kog'Maw ADC.
That is true. So we'll see maybe,
Yeah.
but then again,
And it's like BKT knows how to play around the Kog'Maw. Guys, let's not take team fights. Let's just keep making picks because Kog'Maw is only good when it comes to team fights, when he's at the back. But when it comes to, you know, shifting lanes and trying to catch up, where are we? Kog'Maw is kind of an immobile champion to catch up.
so there we go.
Yes.
Again, it's actually interesting how you pointed out the somewhat of the vision wars that they're establishing here because both teams are known for somewhat establishing heavy ward control. So both teams, knowing that fact, are continuously countering each other's vision here, and it just kind of goes back and forth. I'd say, you know, both
Yeah.
teams know what the strengths and weaknesses are per side. So it's all a matter of exploiting the weaknesses and making sure that the strengths aren't reached to optimal speed here. So 14 and 8 still on our scoreboard. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that BKT is actually hovering on this Baron side of the pit. They actually have the movement speed from the Rift Scuttler. And Celebrity though is transitioning on this red side jungle, so everyone is just, you know, trying to spot out each other, get an idea where the enemy team is. Let's see though, there's a little clue that that red buff spawning now. This is very dangerous now. Sek tries for an initiate, but where is the explosive gas? Here comes G4, he gets isolated here by 2. On Neon will do the work, but the deadly flurry stops G4. The other stops on Neon, and G4 retaliates. That is a 4-man! And but pulverized combo coming in, and BKT is just on the cleanup. Row is just as tanky. One member gone, one the Jess though on the side of BKT gone, but still a big win there by Saigon Jokers. 4-for-1 exchange. Of course, with the low life, they cannot take the battle.
Yes, that is true. You know, at least Saigon Jokers was but all of that thought.
Yeah, man, they're gonna go for the Baron. There's a teleport now coming in from Interest, so just take the regeneration. I'll be the one to check that one. Let's see though, Deadly Flores get casted here to stop anyone on advancing their drugs. BKT on top of the pink ward still managed to snag in the Baron buff.
Exactly. This is going to be very big for Bangkok Titans. I feel like this is the window of opportunity that they've been looking for. Finally, after winning the Clash, they're able to take an objective, and not just any objective, it's the Baron buff. So that just leaves a lot of options for them. You know, they could potentially go all out aggressive in the mid lane, or maybe they could go for the split push. Especially with Entresto on the Shen, they do have the opportunity to kind of have that split push and then have Entresto respond when needed.
And I'd say BKT has a really very powerful initiative, and that's the thing.
Coupled with the Baron buff, that's going to be all the more scarier,
Yeah.
actually.
And she's very behind right now, the support, not to mention Row. So the main front line here of Saigon Jokers, getting steadily peak, getting, you know, softer and softer as the
I feel
tanks.
like Bangkok Titans making a better place here. They're able to bring on the aggression onto Zoo, and the problem is Saigon Jokers was not able to respond to
Look
this
at
fast enough, and by the time that Bro makes it here, it's just Bangkok Titans stealing. Look at the damage coming
Yeah,
from Lloyd going on
that's
to
the big
Honey On.
one connected onto Honey On.
And you know, Honey On is, I feel like, the only member of Saigon Jokers that has a significant lead. And without Nani on, they're just being decimated at this point. And just look at the damage coming from Lloyd. That is an absolutely insane. But then again, what do you expect from a Jin? That's pretty much very much expected. And here we go. They're taking advantage of the Baron buff here.
4-man pulverize on top of the 4 bullets of Lloyd. On top of that bouncing grenade from Lloyd.
Very beautifully played by What the Jester, I must say.
Nice setup there by What the Jester.
Synergy clearly finally showing for Lloyd and What the Jester. So Bangkok Titans, you gotta commend them. Salutes to the boys for rallying together and finally finding their momentum in this game. 18-9 now on our scoreboard. 5,000 goal difference, but things are continuing to look good for Bangkok Titans.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that Limpler is connected onto Celebrity. Plus 1. Rocket barrage there. Bomb G4 still. They're gonna go for it. Now it's a 5v5 situation. And nobody's touching Celebrity, though Intresso in the back line is willing to attack up the Chariot. Those Celebrities dishing good damage. As long as Hanyi and also clearing up, there's the shutdown now onto the main damage dealer, Lloyd. For the side of BKT, Saigon Jokers with a turnaround 3-4-0 exchange, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I was talking about. Saigon Jokers going into this late game, Celebrity is looking a little bit more scarier, coupled by the fact that as far as team fight, so long as Saigon Jokers goes head-to-head 5v5, I feel like they have the bigger advantage, especially so long as look at the pile up there. Hanyi on piling up in the onslaught of Slados, and then everybody was able to just continuously follow up that and overwhelm Bangkok Titans. And clearly, unless Bangkok Titans closes it out as early, while they still can, Saigon Jokers looking poised to make a comeback here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and also you have to take note that next team fight, G4 will be holding on to that Hextech Venetians now available over the that resets the fight. And actually the map is actually, a little bit of the map being in control now by Saigon Jokers after that massive loss on that red side jungle. But you have to take note also that this bottom lane, inner turret is gone against the side of Saigon Jokers. Good thing that it is pushing in their favor. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Still, look at G4.
Oh my
707 on that Corki.
He's having a very good time on that Corki. But then again, what worries me in a way is that if they don't capitalize on this while they still can, going into the late game, Saigon Jokers looking very scared.
Because all that Saigon Jokers need is to stack up armor. I mean, Corki, good thing it's a Trinity Force build plus a very hybrid build there by G4. So, yes, I think there's another collapse. Is this the engage that Saigon Jokers wants? You have to take note of Intresso teleporting to the back line. There's also the curtain call getting activated. Good cancellation coming in from Ro. No tank though in the back line. So what's happening? Celebrity getting collapsed on along with Warzone. The ADC and the mid laner here gone on the side of Saigon Jokers. A 4-0 exchange. Not the best decision. Last time that BKT lost a team fight, it was because Intresso went for the back line.
Yes.
Whereas for this time that Saigon Jokers lost is because Ro went for the back line.
And I feel like at the same time, what didn't really go in favor of for Saigon Jokers there was the fact that Hanyi-On went down so early that as far as the numbers game is concerned, Bangkok Titans just toppled over the remaining members of Saigon Jokers there. This is going to be an inhibitor.
It's very hard to understand sometimes.
Yes.
That's just the advantage. It's a matter of initiation. So it's pretty even. Even right now, I'd say after the turrets here in the mid lane a bit destroyed, I'd say it's still even in terms of team fight. It's a matter of initiation.
Look at what happened here. So Saigon Jokers, Hanyi-On a little bit in too deep. He was just taking, look at the damage that Hanyi-On was taking there. That
it was because of G4.
Exactly. And again, this is what I was talking about. Curtain call comes up, but it doesn't really matter for Road. Sure, he was able to zone out Lloyd, but then again, just the sheer number and Bangkok Titans converging on the Saigon Jokers. It's pretty much a lost cause at this point without Hanyi-On. And just look at this. Bangkok Titans toppling over Saigon Jokers. It's just pretty overwhelming for me, in my opinion, as far as the position that Saigon Jokers was in that team clash.
And during that team fight, Ro came in late. It's a
True.
good thing that he was able to cancel the curtain call of Lloyd, but he has no firepower to actually even kill Lloyd.
Yes.
He's just there for the CC, and when you're in there in the team fight for the CC, at the very least, you want to peel for your teammates first. Not really go for that assassination style tank. But look at this, there's gonna be a face check here being done by Sex, gonna body slam away. But look at G4, he's flanking on the side and trying to go for a pincer maneuver here against Psycho Jokers. Now G4, Valkyries in that perhaps road to initiate, and G4 calls in, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Hockey on collapse onto him, and G4 is gone. That is a Valkyrie you're gonna regret. Now collapsing onto Lloyd. This is Psycho Joker's win, and as we have mentioned, this is anybody's game. It's just a matter of positioning and how you do the team fight, how you initiate. What the just is now gone, 3 members gone, only 2. Intreso, they are on the blue map side. Now Intreso dashes on the blue jungle camp, on the blue camp. I think they're not gonna go for the chase, but that is some big win now by Psycho Jokers. This time, they're gonna bag in the Baron buff.
I feel like Lloyd was in a position where he activated the curtain call and it didn't really contribute that much going into that clash. And to add further insult to injury, you know, after the curtain call was done, Saigon Jokers just took advantage of the fact that Lloyd was a little bit far off by toppling onto the 4 members of Bangkok side. But here we go, in a little bit Baron.
Yes.
Very.
Yeah, after all that, it's really like... Yeah!
Oh, there we go.
Sec the hero, man. Securing the Baron, killing the enemy ADC.
So much swag.
Yes, man. Hold up. Hey, oh my niggas, not to say. Hold up. What the hell did Sec do over that? So very clear. Like the command for the side of BKT for Psycho Jokers was to kill Sec, and you know after that series, securing the Baron, securing the Elder Drake. No, it's not an Elder Drake. Okay, it's a Mountain Drake for the side of BKT.
Yes.
So that could have been big if that Baron went for the side of Psycho Jokers. Now, I can clearly say things will look gloomy for the side of BKT. Well, good thing, let's see. Who has the Baron buff?
Baron buff is on the side
It's on the side of BKT,
Yes.
but who's alive? Who's alive during that time? Most of the members are gone. It's actually just a steal coming in from Sec. It's actually more of a denial Baron.
True. Still, very worth, I'd say.
Very worth it, man.
Because if Saigon Jokers did have that Baron, then they just have Bangkok Titans would just have a very hard time with the impression that Saigon Jokers. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Intreso has the Baron buff. So the one guy who survived after Sex heroic act.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So right now we have a 6K gold lead here. Make that a 7K gold lead. Thereby Bangkok Titans on top of that 7K lead. And you can see how Interest is now pushing here for the top lane side. And BKT steadily gaining ground on the red side jungle. I think the one for Psycho Jokers is yes, we give that one up. Let's see though. They have to take the fight. They have to take the team fight. They cannot afford to destroy or to lose this top lane in the turret. Good thing the package has been used. And Rose can initiate though, even if there's a teleport in back line, they know that Intreso will be gone. Intreso though not hesitating to cast. Let's not United, there's a big stack here. Celebrity, deal damage please! Deal damage please! It's gonna be one that's just receiving his attack. Still the turret is helping them. This is like a 6v5. But what the Jess will be able to slay the main tank now. Han Yi-an in the back line. He'll be gone! And ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 members gone for Psycho Jokers. Make that 2 for the side also of BKT. So you know the fight and engage just carries on, just continues on. Both of the mid laners are now alive, but you have to take note that for the side of Psycho Jokers, they still have their ADC Celebrity.
Yeah, and that's gonna be very scary. Celebrity could potentially just thread through the armor that second Intreso has and basically take down G4 as in at his bonus.
Yeah, actually they only need to watch out for the damage coming in from G4. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, explosive gas onto Celebrity. Now G4 will collapse onto him, but Celebrity is just riding through the tanks. Whereas 2 jumps through G4. deals and removes the damage. This is a 2v1. He's gonna go for the inhibitor. No, he will get tagged. Where's the ultimate from Celebrity? And there you go. The turret hit opens up for a triple kill onto Celebrity. Is this the late game called now?
Yes, indeed. And somewhat questionable by G4 there. He was gonna go down anyway. Why not take down the inhibitor? They were not able to take down this was a sliver of hell. That was absolutely mind-blowing.
How many health was on the inhibitor? How many health was on the inhibitor?
That was like
Can it be checked?
only 100 to 200.
Yeah, for the inhibitor in the mid lane.
That was like just 1 to 2
yeah.
hits from G4. So I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
guessing it's like around.
And as a result, Saigon Jokers, if they took down that inhibitor, then they would have had a little bit more defense. But they didn't, so missed opportunity by Bangkok Titans right
So
there.
right now, it's sitting on an 800. I think that's around, below 100.
Yeah, that was below 100.
Yeah. You know, it's just 1 wink away from G4. Curtain Cold, though, gets activated. The fourth bullet, I think 1 bullet connected on Celebrity. But it will be gone. Actually, no clear objective now on the map. After those engages, actually the top lane being forced there by Bangkok Titans. You know, if there's just a special delivery during the team fight, could be a win.
The problem was that
it was used.
Yeah, it was used
before
just to join the
top lane side. Yeah.
So I feel like that wasn't fair.
Yeah, I think maybe because there's a cooldown for the next expectations. I don't know though. There's gonna be a team fight now. Does BKT know? Yes, they're guessing properly and correctly guessing Honey An. Now Honey An used the sweeping lens to clear and conceal his positioning here. G4 trying to gain ground near the inhibitor, but something big is gonna unfold on this one. All ultimates are up. This could be potentially the last team fight, and actually it might work in favor of Psycho Jokers. They're gonna go for the initiate. Where is the re-initiate? No explosive gas, yes, only the barrel roll. Now the crucial targets. Where do we go here? Lloyd gets popped from the ultimate of Celebrity, and Celebrity is just getting to be in now. Puts on the taunt, receives the taunt from Intreso, but look in the back line. G4 is now gone, and all the members here of Psycho Jokers still alive. They're gonna go for a cleanup with 3 members gone. They can go for a push. Wow, man. I think this is like a sure inhibitor now for the side of Saigon Jokers.
That was somewhat anticlimactic for Bangkok Titans right there. They were doing so well in the early game, but then again, they weren't able to take advantage of the aggression that they had. They were able to a certain extent, but not enough to hold off this late game there. And as I said, Saigon Jokers is going to have a ball going into this late game with Celebrity and with the overall team that they have right now.
Sek has a Guardian Angel. It just came out during that time. I wonder if during the team fight, Sek just went all in and aggressive. Let's see, let's observe. Sek has the Guardian Angel. Why didn't he go for just directly for Celebrity?
So that's the problem here. Onion, again, as usual, going on with the follow-up flank from Rogue here. So then again, they were able to systematically put Bangkok Titans together, not able to get onto Celebrity as fast as they should have, and then coupled with bars on force sustain to protect Celebrity there, Bangkok Titans was just trying to take down the carries, but then again, the sustain and the utility coming from Warzone just really helped Celebrity not go down as fast as he should have, knowing that.
And also you have to mention, Sek used the explosive gas onto the 3 tankiest members of Saigon Jokers just to peel for G4. And that's the big problem. Did not display Celebrity, and Celebrity became, a continual threat during the team fight. And G4 here getting isolated. He's gonna Valkyrie out. The Elder Drake getting taken on here by BKT. Now the Elder Drake is in the hands of BKT. This is a very action-packed engage as SAJ is taking up a position over the bottom pit. Now G4 has used his Valkyrie. G4 will be gone, but this is a fight with an Elder Drake in the hands of BKT. G4 finally managed to flash up. He's still the ultimate coming from Anya. Living really managed to stamp off the mid laner here of BKT. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Psycho Joker's game now as they are just cleaning up with 3 members gone. Only 2 members are remaining. The support will kiss the ground. Han Yi-an with a double kill. It's only Sek once again with a Guardian Angel. He's really being careful using the Guardian Angel. He's not even risking. I don't know why this, with this Guardian Angel could be put to good use, could change your playstyle to be more aggressive at the very least, but it won't be. You're gonna get punished for that. Your team are gonna get punished for that. It's an ace, ladies and gentlemen, and Saigon Jokers is set to take this game.
Oh my goodness, late game potential indeed. The turnaround is real for Saigon Jokers here, and that is going to be the game once again.
Juicy game.
Yes, indeed. Very, oh my goodness. What?
I'm speechless. Really nice. Yeah, man. At the very least, the story there is that Saigon Jokers avenge their Kog'Maw composition.
There we go. Finally.
Right? Yeah, because BKT convincingly defeated the Kog'Maw composition of the Saigon Jokers, though using Alessandra. You know, last time, not a Corki.
I feel like that really hurt them, you know. Without the extra utility to pin down Celebrity, it just really didn't go well for them going into that late game. That's the problem, I feel like. You know, they didn't have enough ways to cancel out Celebrity there. And then pretty much shows there. Look at Celebrity making a comeback. He had a pretty unsubstantial score early mid-game, but hitting late game, the damage output, shredding armor, just coupled with the Runans, you know, was just an absolute nightmare for Bangkok Titans there. And looking at the damage here,
from G4.
again, Bangkok Titans, this is more of the early game damage, early mid-game advantage, but then again, going into the late game, I feel like probably as far as the damage output, it was almost at half for Kog'Maw early mid. Late game, that's where all the damage started just coming out, and ultimately very well played there for Saigon Jokers.
Yes, and that's gonna close our series. Obviously, the 2-1, we have reached game point now in favor of Saigon Jokers. So let's see what will unfold onto Game 4. Once again, this is the GPL 2016 Summer Finals live there at the stadium in Vietnam. A big shoutouts to all of our viewers and to the Filipino viewers. This is the Garena Esports Philippines coverage. And of course, we've been your shoutcasters for this game. For this Game 3, I'm Shinbu with the 1 for an eye. And with me is your analyst, Coach Arctic. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you. Hold on to your stream on Game 4. G4 will be gone, but this is a fight with an Elder Drake in the hands of BKT. G4 finally managed to flash up, still the ultimate coming from Anya, and Livical clearly managed to snipe off the mid laner here of BKT. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Saigon Joker's game now, as they are just cleaning up with 3 members gone. Only 2 members are remaining. The support will kiss the ground. Anya with a double. The trade-ups teleport now coming in from the Karma. Here comes Sek. Will he or where will he put the... What's that combo? Yeah, he just went for Warzone all in, and I can see the jukes being done with the bonus armor, and Magic Resist is off now in the top lane. They're gonna collapse now, but this is a tower that being pulled up by Saigon Joker. Still they're winning though. Muna Ice Flash coming in from Pro, opens up on a double kill for Han Yi-an. But look at G4, he's gonna go for the cleanup. Celebrity. Oh, misses the ultimate there, but one another engage plus the deadly flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, Han Yi-an from the side. Will they go and connect? Yes, on top of that onslaught of shadows though. Celebrity gets the lead, but look at Lloyd. Look at the damage that this Jin ADC is dealing. Force a flash out against Sue. Is that the best flash? Will he? Ladies and gentlemen, G4 puts in the swag from the next technicians. Ladies and gentlemen, special delivery in, collapsing on the he's gonna flash in, and Interessa will connect the top. Will there be a sustenance now onto Celebrity now that the ADZ is gone to this Shen, and also the Jungle Gragas 3 members will collapse onto him, and Han Yi-an calls for the lead. He's very dangerous now. Sek tries for an initiate, but where is the explosive gas? Here comes G4. He gets isolated here by 2. Han Yi-an will do the work, but the deadly flurry stops G4. The other stops Han Yi-an, and G4 retaliates. That is a 4-man! And but pulverized combo coming in, and BKT is just and nobody's touching Celebrity though. Intereso in the backline is willing to tack up the chariot. Those Celebrities dishing good damage as long as Han Yi-an also clearing up. There's the shutdown now onto the main damage dealer Lloyd for the side of BKTs. Yes, I think there's another collapse. Is the engage that has Saigon Jokers once up the lane of Intereso teleports in the backline. There's also the Curtain getting activated. Good cancellation coming in from Bro. No time though in the backline. So what's happening? Celebrity getting collapsed on along with Warzone. The ADC and the mid laner here gone. That perhaps Road initiative, and Jin for calls in, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Honey on collapse onto him. And G4 is gone. That is a violently. You're gonna regret now collapsing onto Lloyd. This is Psycho Joker's win. As we have mentioned, this is anybody's game. It's just a matter of positioning and how you do the team fight, how you initiate. What the just now gone. 3 members gone. Only 2 Intereso. They are on the blue back side now. Intereso can initiate. Though even if there's a celebrant in back line, they know that Intereso will be gone. Intereso though not hesitating the gas. Let's not deny that there's a big stack here. Celebrity, deal damage, please. Deal damage, please. It's gonna be what the just receiving his attack. Still the turn is helping them. This is like a 6v5. But what the Jess will be able to slay the main tank now. Han Yi-an in the back line. He'll be gone. But label of Psycho Jokers. They're gonna go for the initiate. Where is the re-initiate? No explosive gas. Yes, only the barrel roll. Now the crucial targets. Where do we go here? Lloyd gets popped from the ultimate of Celebrity. And Celebrity is just getting to be in now. Pulls on the taunt. Receives the taunt from Intereso. But look at the back line. G4 is now gone. And all the members here of Psycho Jokers still will be gone. But this is a fight with an everything in the hands of BKT. G4 finally managed to flash up. Still the ultimate coming from Anya. And Livical clearly managed to snipe off the mid laner here up by KT. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Psycho Joker's game now as they are just cleaning up with 3 members gone. Only 2 members are remaining to support with Mr. Crowd. Han Yi-an with a double kill.
Gonna be the game once again.
Juicy.
Yes,